Can't you just go to the event campaign and play now?
Yeah.
Join.
Absolutely, but I don't know. It won't throw us in yours. It'll throw us in a different one.
Yeah, we have a full team here.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Is that okay with you? We can.
I can leave. I can leave.
No, because you might take.
Okay, so if you go to the TFO list and you look at the top there, there's a button that says Devil's Heart.
Ah, that's why. I'm
So
just
I'll
what
guess.
the cooldown is on it.
I can just skip and take another 2.
If I look at all of the TFOs in the entire TFO list, there is Devil's Heart just below Defensive Starbase 1 and above Draenor Beach Assault. How many? Oh, that's right. It only has normal difficulty. That explains a few things.
Yeah, that would make sense. No, go ahead and run it, and hopefully it's a 0-second cooldown, not a 30-minute cooldown, and then we can team up and do it together.
So yeah, the tiny handful of things they mentioned about Devil's Heart on the blog was that it's the Mirror Iconian homeworld place where you visit in that one story mission. Literally the only thing I know about it is that you're fighting things on that map. Probably also has the control board, but I don't know for sure if it is the control board or not.
Where the hell do I go in this?
Good question. I can't help you because I don't know. I've never played it.
We'll play it in a minute.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I just looked at my inventory and realized that I ended up with like half the loot from that story we just ran. Whatever, I'll just scrap
I didn't, but I had too much loot in here anyway, so no problems.
Like I said, I think the team setting was
Eat the timer.
For it.
I'm just getting slaughtered here.
Free for all is the one where whoever interacts with the loot drop to pick it up gets it, and that doesn't bother with any of the team rolling stuff.
I don't generally hit that one.
I have to say that and round robin are the two fastest ones. I prefer round robin because usually you can just, if you don't want an item, you can just give it to someone later, if anyone actually cares.
Yeah, if you like me, I'm just looting it for the sake of looting it.
So, anyways, looking at the Chinkethi Protomatter capacitor and comparing it with the old
Red matter.
Yeah.
No idea what I have to do.
15 to all power levels for 10 seconds. For 10 seconds, directed enemy weapons gain a 10% chance to inflict a small amount of radiation damage. Very, very small amount of radiation damage.
The hell am I?
It is actually a lower power level bonus than the red matter capacitor, which the red matter capacitor is 20 seconds and plus 25.
No, it's 30 seconds and plus 25. All power levels 30 seconds, weapons and shields, red matter, all that stuff is 20 seconds, but repair all disabled systems plus 25, 30 seconds.
What are we supposed to do in here?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
That seems to be...
Okay.
I literally can't help you, and
then I get killed.
That seems normal. Okay, so I don't have the battery equipped. What happens if I equip the new battery? Oh my.
Ooh,
that's
armor
interesting.
penetration. Wow. Captain ability recharge. That's interesting.
Okay.
Increases your captain ability recharge speed in space. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Ooh, and I'm at 751. Ooh.
And then what?
If I remember right, the lobby is the one you get at 750, but I'm not
No,
sure.
you get the lobby. I've got. Yeah, you get the lobby at 750, but you get 3 of them at 7 or in total.
Can I not die? Thank you very much.
No.
So
Yeah.
the Endeavor Vanity Shield is at 1250.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Yeah.
And they're great. One character just keeps on dying, or it doesn't want to respawn. He just lets everybody do the work. I hate those people. And doing up and do your day's work.
Anyone else want to play this?
In my opinion, this doesn't make any sense. Like, you go around to different locations and blah, blah, blah.
Well, if you guys want to risk a lever penalty, we could do it as a team because then we can go slow.
No, it's just badly...
I have no idea what you're talking about, so I can't help
Yeah,
you.
we'll find out shortly.
How am I supposed to do here? Ugh, I'm confused.
What's it called?
Uh,
Devil's Heart?
Yep, Devil's Heart.
Yeah. What the hell? Oh, this is a labyrinth. I don't like this.
The heart in
Didn't-
question is, of course, the Iconian, whatever orb thingy. But you trying to retrieve pieces of it that the Control Borg stole, I think.
And then there's like... This doesn't make any sense. Either this is completely bugged, or... Because there's arrows to some devices, but you can't do anything with the devices. It's just...
I have to get the key card.
Yeah, but I can't go over to the consoles, you
Where do I
stupid computer.
use them? Is it here? Okay.
Oh, what did Cal say about that earlier? Hang on a second here. Okay. Grab the keys under fire to unlock consoles that hit.
Yeah, but then you go over to the consoles, but nothing happened. You go over to the consoles, and there's like yellow arrows, and it's because he is holding the key, but he doesn't go over to the console.
Got it.
Mr. Dave, tomorrow after like 4 o'clock my time, which is like, what, 1 o'clock your time? Because I have a 3-hour drive out to class, so if you want to call then, that'd be great. Because I'll just be sitting in the car, because I doubt Chris will be up that late tomorrow to send me text messages.
Go to kids? No, Kida Vault. Where is that?
And then?
But Mr. Dave, we saw the new stuff pop up, and it's like, yeah, we'll go play.
So what I'm hearing is that part of it's actually an escort mission, not something for the players to actually kill things personally and then get it over with.
Hey, this is
Oh. What the hell is that?
Don't say it if they have.
Is it 20 feet long and covered with tentacles?
Oh my god. Is that what I think it is?
It sounds like
say
a
Don't
yes.
say it for people that haven't played it. Come on.
Yeah,
I ain't saying anything.
you did.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying.
Oh my god. Oh, go away. No, I don't like you. Okay, do I... Oh, no, not this again. No. Oh, this is scary. Mommy? Owie? No, honestly, what the... No, this is... I mean, it's completely new. They've literally did that. I mean... Gimme card.
Okay, so I picked this one up.
Go over here. There's a... Oh, whoa. Where the hell am I?
I have no idea.
Oh my
Holy
god. Yeah, literally. Ah!
Ow! Ow!
Ow! That hurt! And then this thing is attacking. No! Gimme. You know what it reminds me? You know that Iconian TFO on the ground when you have to disable consoles in time? Whoa!
Mhm. Oh, by the way, there's a key sale going on too,
Mm-hmm.
and key rings.
Oh. Oof. Wow.
Bonus for swiftly secured research, 0 marks.
0, 0, 0.
Penalties for flux chiller hazard hits, 0 marks. Penalties for console compromised, 0 marks. Toll
I think that's
rewards, 0 marks. Time spent, 10 minutes and 56 seconds.
Yeah, we done great.
Let's try
I
that
see.
again.
That sounds like a fail.
Well, I
No,
don't know.
we
I
just
think
didn't
I'm
get
not
the
sure if
bonus.
there's a bonus. Yeah, the bonuses were 0.
We still completed it. We just didn't get the bonuses. They're optional.
Yeah, because we were too slow. Though those bonuses were
What was the
optional.
base
so, yeah.
reward then?
I didn't register it. I just left.
5
I
fleet
don't know what
marks, 480 dilithium, 3,225 experience, expertise. Get 55 Dyson mark, 55 Dyson marks, plus 110 as well. So,
Well,
Okay.
I haven't played the new TFO. We wound up. 2 of us declined it because we didn't think everybody was ready, but the other team just finished it, so I'm waiting for them to get out of their team, and we're going to go tackle it right now.
I left, so you can just queue. Do you want me to change character, or maybe can
if
I
you want to.
rejoin?
Yeah.
Well,
go
I
ahead.
can join it again.
Your choice.
So if you want to team up, I'm game.
Yeah, I'm happy to team up. You guys know what you're doing now, and you can tell us what we're doing.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm absolutely
Well,
not.
okay, so we can walk through it a little bit slower. We don't have to go racing through it.
I'm scared. I'm also hungry.
But Lawlet, I liked the little mini episode. That was kind of nice. It was
Yeah.
easy.
So I
a little
think
fun.
To be honest,
So
though,
my-
what they called a mini episode was actually something that was on par with the old days of Star Trek Online, when several of the episodes really were just short filler episodes. This was on par with one of the old short filler episodes that they killed years ago.
No, it's nice. All right.
Can I
so I'm
put
gonna-
in a word before we start?
Yes, absolutely.
Shut up and listen to what they're being said in the mission.
Okay.
Because you get a lot of information that this is being compromised. Go here, protect this. This is under attack. So my option, my advice is, shut up
STFU?
about what's. So don't speak about things or observation. Just listen to what they're saying. Just like when we do the when we did the Borg one, we have to listen on, activate console 4A 4B. Listen, and then play it.
Okay, I've cranked the game audio, so if it gets too loud out there in television land, let me know. Okay.
Because you get a lot of tips on what is being compromised, what is being attacked, who needs to go where.
Here we go.
We will.
We
We will.
All right, I'm accepting it this time.
Yep.
We will.
Got for weapons. Alternate Dyson sphere. Okay.
Yep.
Like I said, it's the one from the Mirror Iconian stuff.
Hang on, let me read this.
Bastion of the Iconian Alliance. I am Engineer Navala. Thank you for coming to assist my people. Your team will need to take down the control borg and regain control of the 3 security fields, lowering them so we...
Oh my goodness, this is a long briefing. Interesting. The briefing does not prevent you from
Hush.
wandering off.
Okay, eliminate the control board, lower the security fields, secure the shards.
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
Gateways to our
Talia.
research labs
So the
are
first
clear.
room that
Stay
somebody's
up,
jumping in, you
options
can't
ahead.
use. That's the final room. So
That's
you
fine.
have these 2 rooms. So we split up and do whatever.
All right,
So I'm going to the
Rogue
research room.
cyber drones have hacked into our
I'm going to
security
Research
fields.
Lab Alpha.
Defeat them.
I don't know where I'm going. I just go where the less people went.
Word.
Struggle.
Oh, the control tentacles. No.
Or minds fail to comprehend.
I have opened an interim gateway. Join your allies. Labs are clear. The first security.
So here is a small portal. So you enter that, and then you get into a new room.
It says we return to the central hub. Is that correct?
No, you can go into the next room. There's like a orange
Yeah.
portal.
Yeah, but
That's not the
This is-
central hub. That's
Oh,
where
that's
she is.
okay. Oh, so we
She's
go to
at the
other one?
central hub. So you go into different. Now you're back in the central hub.
Okay, so this is teleport across.
That's how I got in this room, isn't it? Yeah, that's
No,
how I got in
there's
this
a-
room.
Our chiller
This is-
rooms are compromised. Use the gateways to avoid damage.
Oh, okay. Are we going to the next?
I'm in the flux chiller one.
Okay.
Yes, and then there's the beam running around.
Whoa, that beam killed me. Ouch.
Yes,
That
and
didn't
that's why you
happen
have to
before.
go. So when the beam gets close to you, you go back into another room. Then you get.
Change direction. I wasn't.
It does.
expecting it
You
to
can't
do
avoid it. At a certain point, you have to use the transporter to get out
Oh, I see.
the room.
I'm
pretty-
confused.
Embrace perfection.
So now you
That
can't.
didn't
go
happen
further.
last time.
Okay, so this
Then you
is.
beam across the room.
Use the gateways
I did, but
to
there's
avoid
nothing going on here.
the sweep.
That goes to central hub.
And I can see Mom. No, that's not you. I go back.
Defeat the Borg and
Are
use
we?
the
Are we?
gateways
Are we?
to
Are we?
avoid the
Are we?
Barian
Are we?
sweep.
That's also central
If it-
hub. I just have the option of
Are
going
we-
across,
are we-
but I still
are we-
go to
are
the
we-
central hub. I'm not going anyplace
Yeah.
else.
But if you go to the central hub, you can go into another room.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, this is confusing even more than it was the first time around. I don't.
It is.
Evolve and
Okay, chiller.
infiltrate. You lack guidance.
Ooh. Big hole in the ground there.
Yeah, you can't fall down though. So.
Okay, so now there's like 4 little gateways in here.
Oh, and so you I'm not even sure what the heck this one is doing.
Okay. Chiller beta. With Chris. I'm here with
Avoid
Chris.
hazards. Oh, that's
Flux
what
chillers
it.
are clear. The second security field is down. Return to the central hub.
Central hub. Nope. Oh, yeah, that's central hub. Okay. How do we know which ones are done?
Alpha and beta are both done.
Okay, so particle chamber beta.
Virians, they are modifying the console codes in our particle chambers.
Okay, so these particle chambers
More
that you said they're
Aetherian
done. Okay.
infiltrators are compromising our consoles.
Then I have a key, and then I go to the console, and then I insert it, and then it should do something.
So someone summoned an Alachi Walker, and then Ethereum mind controlled it, and then I shot it. Oh well.
Retrieve codes from the infiltrators to secure the consoles and use.
Now
our
it's starting to make a bit more sense.
Oh, you have to pick up the glowy things as a mission objective.
Yeah, and then go to the console. Then it will unlock stuff.
Pick up the glowy things.
Yeah, they look like rollover loot drops.
It looked like a SIM card for a mobile phone.
Oh,
And then you pick it up, and then you go to a console, and then it opens up the next room.
Them quickly.
oh, I have one of those.
So somebody has the key, so go over to the console.
There, okay. I
Oh,
see it.
that's what it wants me to interact with now. Okay.
Got it. No, stop shooting me. I am busy here. Okay, I get it.
Stupid teleportation trap or levitation
Particle
trap,
chambers
whatever.
are clear. The final security field is down. Return to the central hub.
Did we get them all?
The key to vault is open.
Yep.
You must go to
You,
the
you, you
shard.
picked up the key.
I will
Now
initiate
use it at the
lockdown
console.
protocols.
For console.
Over here, where I'm standing.
So this is somewhat the same thing with the keys. They have to go around the arena.
So we're learning something. This is the Aether, seemingly.
Regain control of the consoles to secure the shard.
So do we go back to Central Hub then?
Yes.
Yes, and then they go north from the first room.
South.
South, north.
South,
sure.
north, whatever.
That's the thing.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Did you look at the enemy level numbers?
No?
They exist. Oh boy, do they have red numbers.
It is on normal. I'm not too worried. So I used my key.
Then it opens up to another part of the arena.
Interesting. Do we need to get all of these things open before we do anything
Yes.
else? Okay.
And then somebody has a key.
I've got a key.
So go over to the other console and activate it.
I'll find another console.
Right.
Okay, I've activated another console.
Victory. The ether procures the promise.
A third console has been secured. It is working.
Oh, owie.
Oh. Okay, I think.
Oh, here it comes.
Aether punishes failure. That sounds
Shall
painful.
not prosper. So vows Iconia. I transported you out of there just in time.
So this is actually a team effort where teams actually have to divide and not just go to
Yeah.
one room.
The Iconia
If you want to get the bonus
is
marks.
indebted to you.
Scores.
0, 0, 0.
Oh, we got 20 marks out of it.
Hmm.
Bonus from secured 20, penalties 15, consoles compromised 0, total rewards 115 marks, time spent 9 minutes. Does that sound right?
Oh, this is interesting. I just realized something. The third one there, you want that one to be a 0.
Oh, okay, cool.
That is
Because-
a negative modifier.
But funny, I
Okay.
got 0, 0, and 0.
It's a bug. Sometimes if you pull up the scorecard too early, it hasn't actually finished tabulating it
Oh.
yet, so it just shows you a bunch of zeros.
So yeah, this is actually a team effort
But-
where
but-
actually people have to
Yeah.
divide and
Yeah, I'd
conquer.
hate
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
on the
When
pub,
you
but-
see a bunch of zeros like that, close it and then reopen it and see if it still shows you a bunch of zeros.
That might explain why it said zeros before. So, Lawlet, to answer your question, that's kind of cool once you begin to figure it out.
Yep.
I like that we have some teamwork to do. Yay.
Also, I'm not actually sure if it is associated with any of the reps, because like some of them were retconned to be associated with reps, but I'm not sure what they would associate this one with at all.
Yeah, that's a good one because it's not really Iconian because it's Mirror Iconian. But since it's offering everything, they'll probably put it into something. Yes, Natalia, it is the Spanish Inquisition. That's what happens when you don't show up in the morning. Except I didn't know this was going to be a new episode, so here we are.
Surprise!
Exactly.
I mean, I knew they were going to do something along these lines this week. I just didn't know it was today.
Somebody disagrees.
And
Oh,
somebody
wow.
decided to put her paws up on the window. I'm glad I have a high window.
I had a
The
heal health-
Bordicus.
Hey, Bord.
Hello, the Bordicus. How are you doing? Just for a little feedback for you. Hey, that was kind of fun. It was different.
Yep.
I enjoyed having to do team dynamics. That was way cool. So thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it was beginning to make sense as it kind of played through.
The idea that you're there to grab things and then leave and not just like stand around and shoot everything. That's actually an interesting idea for a TFO.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Well, I'm
Actually, a
glad that
TFO
you're
where you
watching
actually
this
have
one.
to focus on team effort and not just go pew 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 pew.
Well, yeah,
pew,
it's
pew,
like
pew,
you have
pew.
objectives to complete. The number of Aetherians you shoot is completely irrelevant. I mean, you do have to shoot Aetherians to achieve some of the things like collecting the keys, but beyond that, whatever.
For those of you who aren't watching chat, the Bordicus is asking, have you played the mini episode? Yes, we played that first, and I love the idea of having a mini episode. It's really nice to just be able to go in, have some fun, not TFO, but kind of episode-y type thing, but short, sweet, to the point. Very nice. Very fun. 'Tis an appetizer. You know.
Oh, hey, Bordicus, is this new TFO associated with any of the reps at all? I'm just curious where it'll be in the TFO list later.
What's that proto-matter thing we got? Okay, so it's a ship device. So it's not even a...
It's a battery similar to the red matter capacitor, but slightly different.
Yeah, but it's a device.
Yeah.
It's not a console. It's a device.
Right. It's a device, yeah.
Like I said, red matter capacitor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. It's down there. That's why it's not up there. It gives marks for a few different reps, Harold and Borg, and maybe Dyson. Actually, it's offering reps for, or it's offering marks for everything, isn't it?
Yeah. Currently, it lists in the TFO thing choice of marks as one of the rewards.
But while it's a event thing, of course, it's going to offer all the marks long term. Yeah, we are talking about future rep ties, if you know what they're going to be.
Yeah, because it's been quite a while for a new rep.
Yeah.
Since
I wouldn't mind doing a Borg TFO.
If it was actually to get associated with Dyson, it would be the only ground Dyson TFO because they had the Adventure Zone thingy instead of a TFO when they did that season.
I'm going to tell you, I love having some ground TFOs and
Can
ground
we
controls.
have the new device work together with the red matter capacitor?
I already tried that. Yes, it will let you equip both of them at the same time.
It will not let you activate them both at
I
the
haven't
same time.
tested whether they have a shared cooldown
I
yet.
just did that. That's why I said, can we have them both working together?
Italia, don't you say that, Italia. We don't say that here. You don't have 1,000 keys to make me do it.
It would be awesome if you could use them together, but as it stands now, it's just a less efficient version of the red matter capacitor.
But I'm going
See
to
if
go
it's
to
better
Defera
concept.
and test it to see if you can actually activate them at the same time.
Citalia, I just bought keys, just like 3 minutes ago. Well, it was now 5 minutes ago, as we were waiting for the other guys to get out of the new mission. So so I can go ahead and not get my Permilian ship tonight. But if I give somebody else the key, then they'll get their new ship tonight.
What I actually like about the new TFO
Uh-huh.
is actually you have to do teamwork.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's like all the other TFOs is just usually people standing still, just spamming their abilities. Actually, here you have to divide. You have to listen to what they're saying. Yeah.
The only drawback is doing it in a pug's going to be more difficult.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
This is
okay.
great because we're all in chat together and we can figure out what's going on. Bordicus says, run the TFO again. You guys ready?
I'm
getting server lag as crazy.
Okay. It's because there's everybody in today.
Okay, so I just tested it. Activating red matter capacitor with the proto matter capacitor equipped at the same time. The red matter capacitor triggers a 30-second cooldown on the proto matter capacitor. The full cooldown is 3 minutes. So yes, you can sort of use them at the same time. It's just that you can't actually have both buffs up at the same time.
Yeah.
So why would we play the TFO again?
Because he asked us to.
Okay, anyways, I'm done screwing with the batteries. We can do the TFO now.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Why are we doing
I'm
it again?
just. I'm
Because
gonna need to fetch
Just-
some food, so I'm not gonna.
you're not going to, Chris? How dare you have a real life?
Third time in a row,
Kill
no. Nah.
Don't go to
Ground TFO,
DS9. Just saying, don't go to DS9.
Okay,
Why?
so if we do it now, we're gonna do it with somebody coming in
Lag.
as a pug. So you
Whatever,
want to see how
that's
this
fine.
goes?
Major
Okay.
server lag on DS9. I guess everybody's on DS9.
There. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna.
No, I'm
hit
on
this
ESD
and
usually,
See what
so.
happens.
Wee-woo.
Wee woo. This is only 4 of us and 1 pug, so this gets interesting.
It should be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Just have
apparently
two
we've
of
got
us
an ad running.
on each side, and it'll.
Weeble.
Yeah.
Because I was in map transfer.
Let's see who comes in. Maybe it'll be somebody we know.
I do like
Tis
how
Toya.
each of the doors has a
Bastion
symbol
of
above the
Iconian
door frame.
Alliance. I am
Oh.
Engineer Navala.
Okay.
Thank you for coming to assist.
1.5
people.
minutes for briefing.
Your
Wow.
team will need to take
That's fine the first time through. Okay.
Well, the funny thing is about the Iconian marks that only one of them I remember from one of the missions. That's the weird semis with the circle in the middle. The other 2, I don't. The other 4 or 5, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't you remember the
one
pop
was-
on the
Yeah, the 2
Iconian ship?
closest. Yeah, the 2 closest to us that pop up, the
Yeah.
Iconian ship, and also in
Yeah, that mini
Twin
game where you have to
Tribulation.
play Simon Says in certain story
Right.
missions.
Exactly. So the first symbol, the 2 first symbols, we remember. The other ones, we don't know or haven't seen.
Yeah, it's kind of a mirror Iconian difference, I guess, huh? Then again, those were Solanae symbols, so maybe the Solanae had a derivatives, whatever, and not the same thing.
Well, if nothing else, I'll get my plasma damage on the ground finished. So yay.
I got my disruptor
Heal
done.
health on ground. This is actually a terrible mission for that. Having
Take off your kit and your shields. Run in
I
there
just-
naked. You can do some healing.
you know what? I can
Gateways to our research
give
labs
multiple
are open.
people
Split up
nanite
and
health
choose a path.
monitors, so I can try that.
It's a 2, 3 are going that way. I'll go.
I'm going to beta.
Security fields. Defeat them.
I like the immunity turret thing. It's a neat trick. I mean, does it actually stop me from killing them? No, but
The futility of your
Yeah, it's not neat.
existence is palpable.
I have opened an interim gateway. Join your allies. Labs are clear. The first security field has been lowered. Return to the central hub.
I'll go to this one. And I'll go to the next room on the right.
it is interesting
Chiller
that
run.
you can actually get whatever.
Oh, that's nice. You can't accidentally send too many people into the room. It limits you.
Uh-oh. Ow, 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 ow.
I like that.
Well, she did say max 3 people per room,
Yeah,
so.
but it makes it impossible for you to accidentally send forward. That's nice.
Fair enough. Well, but these
Too
guys are
late.
useful.
I'm being swept by the baryons.
Lack
It's kind of cool gimmick, though.
Like having to do
there's-
the teleport across thing multiple times is also kind of cool.
There's one thing that somewhat annoys me about this
Oh.
particular TFO.
Yeah?
That there's so much action on the screen, you have to interact with so much stuff that you can't use your abilities. You don't have time to click on your abilities. That's just my experience with it. Like, you have to interact
I'm a
with
bit
consoles, you have
overwhelmed and
to...
a bit confused.
You have to interact with consoles constantly, and so you don't really have time to click on your abilities before it's too late. It's just,
Whatever. I don't mouse click my abilities, and that's
Oh,
this
no.
is part of why is that I use a keyboard.
but I'm just saying, for people that don't have keybinds or spam buttons, will have a problem.
I
like
just
me.
use the numeric keypad.
Well, not everybody's got it set up. Where am I going now? Central hub.
Wait, no, that's not it yet.
I'm going to
Everybody's going to that
particle-
room, so I'll
going
go
to
to the
particle
other.
beta. Particle game, particle game. Let's see,
Push
okay.
button.
Taz, you got a key. Go do something.
Go do something.
Retrieve codes from
Cute.
infiltrators.
That's the technical approach. Go do something. There it is.
Transporter.
That sounded very professional, I have to
Thank
say.
you.
Make use of them quickly.
You are discordant, but you will see the light.
Silly Ethereans that think they have high enough healing per second. No, they don't.
Okay, I'm getting the hang of this now.
Yeah, come to the force field and push that button. Or did we do that already? Never mind, we already did that one.
I'm needing to-
Why is it showing it as a valid
Particle chambers
target
are
still?
clear. The final security field is down. Return to
Okay.
the central hub. The
Hey.
key vault is open. You must go to the shard. I will initiate lockdown protocols.
It would be kind of nice if you could see your progress, all the optional.
That would be nice, yeah.
Maybe I don't know my lore, but who is the Ether or Aether?
If you paid really
there's-
close attention, there's this kind of like godlike pseudo entity controlling the Aetherians.
Regain control of the consoles to secure the shard.
Oh,
It's kind of referenced in one of the
This
more
Zildok
recent
Dex
episodes.
construct is invulnerable to our
Well, I
attack.
mean, like
Sam.
you actually have someone talking
Retrieve the
to
modified
the
access codes from the Ethereum
Aether in the
infiltrators.
episode about like whether they're going to actually, do things and stuff. It's like, no, I'm not going to let you try to unassimilate me from the Aether, because I am one with the Aether now, or something.
Isn't Ether like something like an Borg Queen? It tells them what they do and kind of commands them in a way.
Aesthetics,
It
really.
is working.
Such dissonance, such discord. The ether prohibits it.
somebody has a key.
I got a key. I'm going over here. Don't know where you are, but I'm over here. Don't shoot me.
Ether predestines you.
Casual SAB is raiding with a party of 45. Hi, Casual. Raid and run? No problem. We love raid and run.
So bows Iconia.
That went a whole lot easier
Ordered you out of there
because we actually
just
knew what we
in
were
time.
doing.
The
Yeah.
Okay, let's
yeah.
see our scoring.
For now,
20,
115.
13.
Thanks,
the
Zimmer.
Iconian Alliance is
Wow.
indebted to you.
2013, 113. So actually a little less than last time. We had 115 last time, but
I
still pretty good.
got
Oh,
0 last time,
Also,
so I don't know
our
if
time spent is a lot lower.
2 minutes less. Yeah, 2 minutes less this time. How's
yeah, last time
everybody
it,
doing?
first it was 10, then it was
Well,
9, and now it was
Not 2 minutes less, but like 2.5 minutes less.
No, it was 9:01 or 9:10. I think it was 9:01, and this was 6:54. So that's about 2 minutes.
Anyways,
2 minutes 7 seconds. Not that I'm counting or anything.
oh,
yeah.
thank you. He said, great job.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
I have to say it's a good TFO. I like having it be so heavily objective focused and not just pew pew everything.
Yeah, no, I like this one. And
Though
like
I
the
must
teamwork,
admit, but I must
That's why I
admit
said it
there's,
kind of reminds me of that ground Iconian TFO, the Brother of the Sword, or whatever it is.
Yeah,
I
So you have
love
to
it.
do the consoles and stuff.
Yeah.
but just seemed for me that doesn't have keybinds or doesn't use the spam button.
I don't.
There's a lot of interaction, and that's just me. I didn't have time
Well, that
to
feels
click on
refreshing.
very much for many of my abilities
I
because I
have-
kept have to go over each console and interact and click here and go to another room and then go across another room. So
As a
hard to
general rule, I don't touch my mouse anytime I'm doing ground combat.
Oh, I do.
I have one hand doing controls, tap space bar, stuff like that, and the other hand just runs the numpad and sometimes uses control or alt to use something other than the first tray of abilities. I don't use magic keybinds or anything like that on ground. I don't need to, because I have 30 things slotted in my bar already. I just tap the
I
button for
don't
whichever
need-
one I want to use right now.
30 things. Exismer, thank you so much for the mom hydration. Your mom hydration has purchased you a can of LaCroix. What the heck if it's Guavo Sao Paulo? So water that smells like guavas.
Hmm.
So thank you.
But I wouldn't mind doing a board TFO because that's one of my endeavors.
We can definitely do
sure. If I do that, I might actually get progress on my heal health ground. Like, seriously, I'm still at less than 900.
that. That's you. Just go down to New Romulus, take off your clothes, and stand in a bunch of the bugs.
Yeah.
Easiest way to take damage.
I like that the acid pools on Nukara better, but both are options, I suppose. Also, if we have to do the New Romulus alert mission, that's a secondary reason to go to New Romulus, I guess.
I always go to New Romulus, and yes, you have to do that. Exismer, yes, my notifications are off. So for those of you who aren't aware, which is probably most of you, last week we were pretty much not on the air because I was turning the room, Pubert's baby room, into a functional office. Yes, Joshua, we just ran the new TFO twice, and that was fun. So I now have a functional office that is not god-awful dark gray. How can you put a baby's room as dark gray? I don't know. But I'm back. But in the process, Pi, I don't have any of my notifications functioning anymore, which I think I mentioned to you.
By the way, were we
Yes.
in the same TFO?
No, not in this last one.
Because
Unless you have an alternate account.
No.
Okay, that was Tyla at something that we were playing with her, Tylo, who was our volunteer in that one.
You know the radiation gate room?
Yeah?
Shall we say my engineer is now invulnerable to that radiation?
That's unfortunate. Oh well, it is.
And by the way, I'm now Endeavor rank 756.
How did you do that? Did you have a bunch that you hadn't turned in or something? No, hold it, that because they weren't carrying
No.
over. How?
I logged into every single tuner, and some of them got Endeavor points.
Yeah, then.
So, even though some of the characters had never done Endeavors, some of them got them. And some of the characters that had done Endeavors didn't get one. It was a weird concept.